Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you another update. We're looking at the back end of the 1950 Ford F47 pickup. For our US viewers, it's virtually the same truck as the F1. In an earlier video, we were sharing with you how the reassembly was coming along, where we were talking about the running boards, the front and rear fenders, the fender welt, and all that kind of stuff. So the next thing that we've been working on, where we showed with you earlier, once again, with the really nice oak wood floor. I think that's the latest video we showed you, where we had the oak floor installed and we had this beautiful stainless steel hardware and stainless high polished strips. So since then, what we've done, quite a bit more work. You can see we have this finished panel in here, which has the step up, and this comes just as part of this wood kit. It's a cut to fit. And then you have to modify it and then sand, prime, and paint. So now that we have all of the body work performed on this, we have stainless hardware fastening it in place. And now you can see this doesn't look like much, but it was a considerable amount of work. So we had our chains, our brackets, and our little hooks on the end. So we went ahead and we sandblasted them, we primed and painted them. And now everything is a correct color. If you recall, much earlier in the build, the different color that this truck was painted, all the components were different colored and it didn't look right. So now we have everything obviously in a uniform color. So what we've done is we wanted to protect the chain, so we bought the proper tubing, the black tubing, the clear. I was thinking about doing the clear, but in previous builds we've done, it doesn't have UV protection, and the clear tube turns into a funny yellow, and then it breaks down. And I think it's a lack of UV light, but we've had a lot of success with the black, and I think the contrast of the beige and the black matches the rest of the truck. So that's kind of why we did that. I'm sure we'll probably get the odd email or comment, why'd you do black when you can get the clear? We haven't found a supplier with the proper clear tubing to protect the chains from rattling. You can see the tailgate. We mentioned before, I think in an earlier video, how much bodywork was involved and how smooth everything is. And this is where the attention to detail comes in. You can see the reverse embossment of the Ford. It's actually stamped backwards from the back towards the front. So it has a really nice look, but it had considerable amount of damage to it and a big wow in the center. So we had a lot of hammer and dolly work to do and a lot of smoothing and block sanding to get it to this stage. Now it essentially looks like a brand new tailgate, but this is the original steel tailgate from 1950. So then when we raise this tailgate up, you can see once again the nice attention to detail. So we have, we just dry fitted these on. We're going to be redoing this hardware, but we want to dry fit everything first. You'll notice that we have a nice cork gasket that goes between the body and the hinge. And then you can see up here where we have this other hinge, we've got a nice cork gasket between. This is factory correct. A lot of guys won't put something between. This cork matches the original cork in the front marker lights, where you have the clear lenses in the grille between the chrome embossment and the housing and the glass of the marker light. This is the correct cork, and this we order in from a supplier so it matches. Some people would say, John, you're pretty anal, but we really like this look. It's a very clean look. It spaces things correctly. There's no binding with the tailgate opening and closing, and it also protects because we've got two painted surfaces and we don't want them to scrub over time and create surface rust. The other detail that I like, and you can notice with the Ford embossment here with the nice script. Now, I mentioned in an earlier video, so this is a black decal. This is something that we had traced, same as our hubcaps. We traced it and we have this this black vinyl. It looks like it's hand painted on, and it's a high-grade 3M product. And we really like the look of that because it just gives it some more definition. As I mentioned in an earlier video, the hubcaps, which we should probably share with you in a moment, the hubcaps, they're a triple-plated chrome polished cap, and the Ford is stamped into the center cap. Ford never did a feature or a highlight in the cap nor did they do this on the tailgate, but in my opinion, it's a nice contrast. So what it does, we can show you the cap here. In an earlier video we shared with you where we have, you can see the FORD, it's actually stamped or punched into the hubcap, and if we turn it around you can see, I think the camera can pick it up, so it shows where the stamping, it's actually stamped right down into, and then when we like to do a highlight or a feature, so we do the black decal, once again this is a high quality 3M vinyl, and then we set it into the individual letters. So when we see the contrast, you can come along to the side here, and I think we shared it with you that in an earlier video, you can see now the whole effect. So we really like this cream or beige color. It's a Ford correct color. You've got your black fenders and your black fender welt, and then we've upgraded the tires. The client wanted a nicer riding tire. Obviously not correct for a 1950, but these are a steel belted radial, and these are an exceptional tire, the BF Goodrich Long Trail TA white lettered. So it just gives it a little bit more of definition or a fresher look. And then you can see with we've got the triple plated or stainless ring, and then we've got the triple plated chrome cap and the beige to match the body. So you can see the contrast is quite nice. We like the small little details, the lettering, the beige, the black, and then back to the beige. So I think that looks quite smart. And then when you look at the back of the truck, you can see once again we have our triple plated chrome rear bumper, which is an option to have a bumper on the 1950 truck. The bumper brackets are chrome, our hardware is stainless steel, and then you can see we basically have a flawless, all the bodywork is done and nice and straight now with the 3 embossed panels, and then you can see the nice accent of having the chains, and we've got the protection with the black rubber. We still have to do some work for the other part of this tailgate, which locks the tailgate in place with the panel, but at this point we're just dry fitting, and then after we did the vinyl we wanted to take a look at seeing the contrast. So basically when you look at the truck now, it's really coming together. We still have tail lights and other items to do, but you can see what our vision was like before with the beige tailgate, and then if you can look on the inside, basically all the hardware is stainless steel. So you can see along the wall, these are all stainless steel hardware along the sides. The panels are nice and straight, and then you've got the nice oak, pardon me, the oak floor, the stainless steel hardware. So you can see everything matches and it's complements each other. So we don't have a lot of different colors going on. So basically just a brief update. We'll share with you how this build continues. So this is the 1950 Ford F47, same as the F1 truck. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.